Alright, we're started.
Horrible time for me to have to yawn. We pick up. We pick up in a point where time has passed, Orlain, just now. I'll say at this point in time, it's maybe been half an hour since you finally hung up with Alpha Team.
Mm-hmm.
Hearing all the stories about a certain drow-looking elf that has stolen multiple items from Noctis. I will say this is a point where you heard that uh, essentially, hey, Morik was like, we need to talk later on once you're well rested and whatnot. I got to bring something up. It's nothing bad. Simply, I'm having an issue, and I don't want you to be weighed down by it right now. That's the thin and thick of it.
I think his
Through,
response would have been pretty. Alright. Then he would have tried to initially make a joke, and I think Alvateam would have shut him down before it got out of his mouth.
oh yeah, no, before it even got out of your mouth, it was just it was Titus going, zip, shush, chill. You got this. It's fine. Take your time. Rest. You earned it. Smack some people on the head if you gotta.
But he does let them talk and catch him up to speed. I don't think he talks much.
They do a lot of the talking. Noctis. We're gonna see if Noctis clocks you. Not talking much because we're going to roll with advantage. The bestie advantage.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 1 and a 14. Yes, he does. He does kind of clock it, and you will get a message afterward of, we need to talk.
Orlain, that's not where you say that. That's not where you say that. He doesn't immediately respond, because his first response is a joke. And he doesn't want to do that to Alpha Team, at the very least. So
Noted.
he just
Noted.
messages back after a couple of minutes of, okay.
You're going to talk. Maybe not right now, but you will talk. Whenever you're ready, I'll be here. And then that's around the time that you've probably just been rereading that message for a good couple minutes now.
He does look away after a few minutes. He's been, I think for the past hour and a half, he's been sitting on one of the main rocks in the river and just perched there because not a lot of people seem to be able to reach this area, or at the very least, they like to take shortcuts. And he sighs and kind of hops over here, and Misty steps over. And I do
Oh,
think he pauses for a moment because no one else is around. He knows that his dad is definitely within mental earshot. He doesn't there's nothing really on his mind that would give away that he's as tired as he is. Just looks up at the sky. Where is the moon right now?
uh, I'd say it's a bit north of you right now. In the sky, it's due north, as it has not been night for very long, so you're just sort of waking up right now, essentially. Or rather, not waking up. It's just now starting to be uh,
Nighttime.
Yeah.
So he watches for a few minutes, nods, and starts to like walk for a few minutes of like taking his time, and pauses again, kind of as he gets over here. And in his head, he just goes, "Dad."
There's a small pause before
Yes.
reply.
I might go on a walk shortly.
Do not go alone.
All right. Do you prefer any particular person?
Whoever you feel most comfortable with.
I think there's like a mental grimace of like, I'll see what I can do.
A nod.
He thinks for a moment. He knows that he ought to spend more time with his team, but it is the middle of the night, or rather, beginning of it. Most with a notable sense of honest to God normalcy will not be awake at this hour. But he does, like, casually, normally walk across the bridge and pauses again and realizes he can just text people. So in the group chat, he just kind of sends a message, "Who's awake?"
All right. I will ask everybody. Who answers first? Go ahead,
Tryphon
Rob.
would probably.
All right. What does Tryphon respond with?
He just a simple I am.
Does anybody else respond for curiosity's sake?
It does respond, but it's more of just a no, not awake.
Is anyone awake? No.
Private messages, Tryphon. Headed out for a walk. Do you want to join me?
And the response is fairly quick enough, but just a sure as he gets up from his hammock and starts heading outside.
I do think Orlain is wearing Jack's shirt for right now, over what he has already. So it's kind of clear as day to click where he is.
All
Kind of
right.
what?
Clear as day to clock where he is.
Okay. Yeah. No, he does glance around for a moment before spotting Orlain and heads towards him. You just
I didn't interrupt your sleep,
anyway.
did I?
I hadn't fallen asleep yet.
All right. Come on. I have some things I need to do.
All right.
Turns and starts heading towards the town.
And Tryphon follows.
And as they're like walking, he does make the comment of, "How have you been?"
And he does think for a moment and just, oh, not much change from earlier, but what about you?
I'm all right. Never better.
There is very obvious staring from Tryphon.
He's not looking at you. He's just facing forward.
You don't seem like you've been fine.
Yes, because the person who realized they have attachment issues and abandonment issues is the one to talk about that with me right now. Sorry.
It's not like I haven't noticed. I mean,
Noticed what?
noticed you've been. I guess struggling would be the right word.
He pauses. Doesn't turn to face you, Tryphon, but he does seem to actually bring himself to stop as he's heading out. There's a quiet sigh. The past 8 months have kind of been rough, and it doesn't seem to be getting any better, so I'll just grit my teeth and bear it.
Why not talk about it?
I've tried.
I'll listen. I'm not great with words, but I'll listen.
A little bit of a heavier sigh. You wouldn't be the first to offer. What makes you different from the others? And he starts walking.
I don't know, maybe my poor choice of words to begin with.
Cute.
I'm better at listening than I am talking. You've probably realized this already.
Yes, but we all have places where we need to learn. And I need to learn when to shut up.
But whatever is happening that's bothering you is obviously bothering you.
I think him turning to face Tryphon as they're heading out is a bit of an eerie sight, because the moon is due north, meaning on the map it is due north. And he is staring with a odd sense of, not coldness, but distance in his eyes that is just never there. And he looks tired. Not weak or sick or anything else, just tired. Like he hasn't had a good night's sleep in several weeks. Tryphon,
Yeah.
for lack of a better term, I'm starting to think I was never really a good person.
What do you mean?
He shrugs. All of my memories seem to dictate that I was a rather shit kid. Stubborn, hard to teach, hard to control, hard to do anything around. Because I would always have something to say. And I would never know when to shut up. Even now, I don't have that skill. I remember some of my past. People who are complicated, just as much as I was, but that I can feel the root of hatred or of love, and I don't know if I should follow it anymore. It's hypocritical, sure, but I still believe that our past should not define us. And yet here I am, leaning into it so hard because I don't know what else to do anymore. Because I think it'll make me a little easier to palate, to swallow. So maybe then people would stop choking. And his exhaustion kind of reaches a peak.
You don't need to make yourself more palatable, Orlain.
Doesn't feel that way. And he turns and starts walking again.
Why should... And he does pause for a moment, trying to find the words. And just... Fucking... Player is also struggling. It just... Is it because of the rest of the team?
I say this a little lightheartedly, but very seriously. What team?
I know we're not the greatest team, but we're still learning to work together. That takes time. Any team working together takes time, and not just 8 months of time.
For someone who says he's not good at words, you sure are good at comfort.
He just holds his hands up, just like, I don't know what I'm doing, honestly.
The best comfort comes from the heart. And you have a good one, Tryphon. You should rely on it a little more.
I'm trying.
And Orlain will start heading into town, not really saying anything for a bit. For DM's sake, he is aiming to go through the town and head out. He wants to, at the very least, be only him and Tryphon. But if people need to know where he has gone and people are still awake, they can at least point the others to a direction of where they went, should something go wrong. He doesn't expect it, but he is planning for it.
Tryphon does keep in step, initially trailing behind, but eventually he does start walking beside Orlain instead.
Tryphon.
Yeah?
Everything I've really been told concretely about the life I used to live. It's been told to me in fragments and biases, as if I should already know something that I had long since forgotten. And then there's people who will say that it's not right what happened, that the people who tell me about myself shouldn't tell me, they should let me live it. But I've barely had a memory since before recently about myself and what I used to be and who I used to be. Until recently I had nothing. Feelings, instincts, they're all good and great. They are nothing compared to the brutality of remembering.
Remembering is never easy. It's always the worst memories that seem to come forward first.
Dies instantly. Sorry. That's my instinctive reaction whenever I feel a sneeze coming on. Just dies instantly. And I got you to laugh. Win!
The fucking timing!
Sorry, I can't remember what we said before that. That's how bad of a sneeze it was.
Tryphon said it's the worst memories that come forward first, more or
I don't
less.
think that's true. I don't think that's true. Most of my current memories are kind of neutral. I remember, goodness, my mother reading me a story. I remember something of, I believe, my father. And the feeling being near him gave me. I remember. I guess I remember the feeling of having a sister. I thought that was Jackie for a very long time, but it turns out I had a twin. And I don't remember her at all. And I feel he's been sighing a lot this conversation, but it happens again as he's walking through the town with you. I don't remember anything that's pertinent, that will help, that will be useful. I don't remember my own mother, her face, not aside from her voice. I don't remember my twin sister, but I remember the feeling of not regretting anything that I did. I remembered feeling afraid, but angry and spiteful and mean. And I think Tryphon does catch it with his insane passive perception. Orlain does cast a glance towards the moon.
He does follow Orlain's gaze up at the moon.
Hmm. The first person who took me seriously about being upset still saw it as too much. Granted, I could be wrong. Just an interpretation of emotionally addled mind. But it felt as if I was simply too much, and anything else was simply not enough. So I'm caught in a limbo of things that I can and cannot do, wishing I could just for once be enough for one person. But hey, as far as I'm concerned, I was led into this whole cycle nonsense knowing I was too much for people. Well, rather not enough.
Could be you were just too much for someone who didn't deserve you.
You would think so. You would think that's the logical conclusion. I don't think that was the case. I think I was genuinely just naive. And that's okay. I'm sure I must have been quite young. And I think it's at this point that he's headed out of the town. Somewhere clearing, somewhere safer to talk about weird shit.
Yeah. Getting comfy, far away from everyone.
Mm-hmm. And he kind of just sits in the clearing. I'm not sure if Tryphon would quite recognize it, but it's very similar but dissimilar to how Dane would sit before he starts journaling. But in this case, it looks more reverent rather than reflective.
His head does tilt a bit at that before he goes to sit beside Orlain.
You know, I'm kind of new to this whole faith nonsense. I tried it once and weird shit happened. I say weird shit, but it's just things I don't understand. After all, when you set aside something for a belief of the earth must be hungry after so long of not being fed, waking up to an empty plate and an odd banner in front of you, you can imagine the scare it gave me.
I can imagine, yeah.
But I do need to ask Dad about that. But I've already worried him enough, I think, for now. And he starts to set up a small area, like uses a stick to make a offering table shaped area. And like he didn't bring much with him, but he's seemingly trying to set something up.
Tryphon sits and watches. He doesn't know what to say or do other than watch.
And he kind of sets up like this rudimentary altar. It's not stone or granite or marble. It's not pretty. It's barely a thing at all, and there's not much on it aside from the things he has been off and on picking up on the way over there. A bundle of sticks, some berries, leaves, an offering of sorts. Things from nature to give back to nature. And
He does.
Hmm?
Sorry.
no, you're good. Go ahead.
Tryphon does stare at this for a moment, and I feel he would somewhat recognize what Orlain is doing. And after a moment, he reaches into his pouch, because yes, he went to bed with his pouch, and pulls out some flower seeds that he had found a few days before and places them alongside the other offerings.
You see Orlain, like, his hand twitches as you place them down, and almost instinctively he moves them to an odd position in the rudimentary altar. Like, it's just like you place them in the wrong spot. No, 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 no. Like, it's
Feels
almost
like I
OCD.
appreciate it, but put it over here.
Yeah, it's almost OCD of like, I'm trying to do this in a very specific way. I will kill you actively for sport and for profit. But there's a smile on his face of understanding, and he leans back. I'm really new to acknowledging that I'm not the smartest or strongest in the room. I used to be really bad about that, thinking that not everyone was beneath me, but simply that I was a little better than everyone else. That I believed I had to be a better because I had to make up for some unknown precipice of an origin I did not recall. I made life difficult for a lot of people. And that is just something I have to deal with. I don't even know why Clyde calls me his son sometimes. And I know that's just the, what did they call it? The, depression speaking? But I can't really help it. It's not something I can control. I just don't feel adequate enough anymore. And when I do feel adequate, it hurts other people. Because when I do feel adequate, I feel angry. I feel uncontrollable, wild, frenetic. I feel in control at the worst possible times. And I genuinely feel bad about it. Because my anger has always been... He just kind of looks off into the middle distance. Too much, and not enough.
That does seem to be your concern a lot, being too much or not enough.
I try very hard to be just what people need, even if it's not what I want. Noctis says it's bad for my health, a bad coping mechanism left over from some old time of mine. And he kind of laughs under his breath. I can't really do much else. And he places a hand to his chest as if something other than a heart beats there. And he smiles. It's the warmest smile you've seen on Orlain's face in a very long time. The last time I think, yeah, if I'm recalling correctly, the last time he saw a smile this sincere was when Morik showed up the first time when Tryphon was around for the first time.
Okay.
But he's not saying anything. He's just a hand to his chest as if feeling something else.
Orlain,
Hmm.
what are you trying to feel for?
I don't think it's an active effort to feel something that isn't there. It's more like he's trying, ever so faintly trying, to get across I'm okay. Just a little tired. Like the faintest feeling of sincerity and sleepiness, almost.
Perfect time for Saint Bernard to come on in my mix.
Supper.
I'm not even fucking with you. It's the Beauregard Saint Bernard PMV.
Mm.
Beautiful.
Give me. I think insight would be the one for this one.
Okay.
Self. Like, try to roll me a self insight, if you will, please.
Vibes.
Because we've been over the fact that Orlain has, voices in his head. He's not mentally well. So there are moments where sometimes he probably, whatever, instinctually or on purpose, searching for one of those feelings, trying to find it, he'll have to incite himself a bit.
17.
17's good. 17's good.
Mm.
You describe what it feels like to find that feeling, if you will.
Pardon?
The emotion.
I think his initial reaction is his normal thoughts. Nothing bad, nothing terrible, just his normal ones. Day-to-day feelings, day-to-day thoughts. And most of his day-to-day thoughts are on how Alpha Team is doing. Like thinking of distant friends that you haven't seen in forever. The sincerity of missing somebody. And the sleepiness comes from he's been awake all day. He's been up since the previous dawn and it is turning into night. He is exhausted, but he's okay. He's finally talking, but he doesn't know how to get that across. So it's just sincerity and a little bit of sleepiness.
In that sincerity, no, in the sleepiness, I will say you kind of like search around. Do you still have the scale around your neck, or did you move it? I remember you saying that you were going to move it to something.
The scale was part of his like earrings.
Right.
It's
You go to reach for.
it's the opal, the
Yeah.
fire opal that is the sending stone that's around his neck.
You go to reach for something on your neck. You feel the opal, and you kind of like move it to the side and reach for something else, and it's not there. Pops in your head. What am I reaching for? There's something supposed to be there. Am I missing something?
I straight up think he panics.
You check your ears.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, there's the scales. You
Mm-hmm.
check your necklace. There's the opal. You check your pockets, your pouches.
Mm-hmm.
Everything you have is there. Everything you know is there, but you have this sinking suspicion something is missing. Tryphon, would you like to give help for this? Because
Yes.
there's no way you're sitting there listening intently. Because I know how you talk. I've had a conversation with you. We have slept in the same room before. You look at motherfuckers whenever you're talking to them. You are
Yeah, no.
you are focused on like what the fuck is happening. So with the help action from Tryphon, however that is being given, give me either an investigation or a history check.
I will do history.
All right. Roll that again. You have the help action.
I forgot. Yeah. I clicked roll and I was just like, something's missing about that one.
I forgot something.
22.
Yeah. Whether it is the comfort of someone who is actually listening and having that final justification of like, oh fuck, I'm being seen. Kind of like how you called me out the other day. It's like, hold on, pause. I need to cry a little bit. I need to cry. What the fuck is happening? And then I'm just you hear it again. The voice you know who that feminine voice. And now you know who it belongs to.
Mm-hmm.
This one's for you. This one's for Layla. And this one's for Mommy. Whenever you and little Layla get lost, just think of each other and it'll glow. And if you think of me, and you just feel this warmth of color again, this autumnish color fill your mind, you can find me. And what color from red, blue, and green pops into your mind as you realize what is missing?
Blue.
You see blue in your mind. There is a blue crystal pendant that you awoke in the cycle with that is no longer on your person. You've never had to check it because it's always been there, but it's not there anymore. With a history check, you remember the last person that asked to see it. And from a healthy standpoint that I believe Orlain is right now, Tryphon, you just see Orlain kind of get the briefest oh, it's fighting me kind of physical look on his face.
No.
Oh no.
Tryphon.
Yeah.
You've never seen Orlain this angry. Even when he was angry at another teammate, even when he was pulled to the moon, even when he had complained that he was annoyed and it looks so much worse, this is than everything you have seen. He is enraged.
Orlain.
Mhm.
Choice of words.
Mhm.
What is fueling that rage? Spite or will?
I think it's a toss-up. I think the next word spoken might teeter in one direction. So what does Tryphon say?
He watches this rage cross over Orlain's face. And like he's not aware that Orlain is angry specifically about the missing crystal, yeah?
No, he hasn't
Yes,
said
missing.
anything.
He's
Yeah.
said nothing from what we have interacted with. You just realize that there's something around Orlain's neck that is missing, and the dawn of where it might be has infuriated him, enraged him.
He watches for a moment before he asks what happened.
Yufi,
Yes.
to answer your question, Will.
The moon shines brighter than it has ever shone before, but only the satyr realizes. A small little aspect, almost non-existent, as if promenading a point, a crescent moon pendant, not pendant. What's the word? It's something that's sewn on. What is that?
Patch?
A crescent moon badge seems to appear on the sleeve of Orlain's clothing. Okay. Mara said badge.
No, Mara said patch.
Oh, then I fucked up. My bad. Yeah, a patch. I heard badge. My bad. But, one of the two. One of the two.
Go ahead, continue. I wasn't gonna say anything.
A crescent moon patch. Patch. P-A-T-H-C. Appears on their shoulder for but a moment. Just a small moment. If you would like to investigate it, you would need to make that roll right now with disadvantage because of how quickly it vanishes.
I'm fucking investigating it. +5, don't fail me now.
Disadvantage.
Rolls, don't fail me now. They failed me.
Oof, both below a 10.
But it's fine. With an 8, you do get this from your investigation. The patch is outlined with nothing. It is floating there. And then gone.
Excuse me. Mild noise of confusion from the satyr.
Yes. Orlain.
Yep.
The fucking desert. It calls to you in more ways than one now. Your husband's there. Your best friend's there. Possibly your sister is there. And that cunt, who you now know stole it from you. You do not know how hard this bubbling rage is piling inside of you. How do you let it out?
The same way he did with Noel, he screams.
Tryphon, I will let you do it. I will ask this important first of Orlain. Where do you move your head before you scream? Up, down, left, right? Where are you going?
I think he's still conscious enough in his rage to not turn towards someone who's actively being kind to him. So either away or up.
As you tilt your head up, Tryphon, you see a literal blaze in Orlain's chest. Small little jagged rocks grow around his throat before he finally screams, and where this once painful motion would have come, a burst of flare, kind of like a jet engine starting to as it comes out, this glass echo into the sky, illuminating everything around you in a 30-foot radius. Orlain,
Mm-hmm.
do you continue to scream through the pain, or do you stop where it begins to sting?
Absolutely not. That is the level of. Have you ever seen someone when they get angry enough to cry?
Yes, I have gotten that angry before. The
That is,
shaky hands, the breathing.
yes, that is what he is doing.
So you are still screaming.
Yeah.
Your head falls and rips down. The pain that you would have felt, the pain you do feel, the stinging subsides as both of you start getting a call on your materia guard, but Orlain, you can't hear it. You just feel this emotion. You feel this sort of concern, feeling what you felt, and then a fellow sort of parallel rage. And the pain disappears. Please add breath weapon glassing to your character sheet.
Guys, you doing this?
You
You
can do
keep doing
it
this.
once per dawn.
Awful statements of all time.
This is a character trait. This is not a class trait.
Oh yeah, sure. Orlain gets the cool shit.
No, I'm hurting myself actively with this. Don't follow in my footsteps, you bitch.
And you all, as you add this, the pain has subsided. You do not feel like the raspiness, but you do take 5 points of burn damage to your fire damage. To your throat a little bit. It looks a little like it's smoking. There's smoke coming from your nostrils, and you're probably growling teeth.
I feel like at this point, Tryphon would just slowly raise his materia guard and just answer the call. Just like, yeah.
Yes, answer the materia guard where someone just stopped screaming and then is proceeding to try very hard not to scream again. Thumbs up.
He doesn't get very many calls on his materia guard. He probably it's like passive insight 21. It's important. Yeah, he can tell it's important.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
You pick up the call. It's a video call. It's Cupronickel's ear. Hey, everything good over there?
The blank stare for a moment before it's just like, debatably.
Cool. Boss is angry. How's the boss over there?
Also angry.
Okay, just checking. And then you you see his ear move to his shoulder. Yeah, Orlain's angry too. Why? Why? And he moves to his ear again.
Guys, I love Cupronickel so much. I love that stupid motherfucker. I love him.
It's not a fucking brain cell.
Oh, he has a brain cell. It's all for the wrong things. He's autistic. Leave him alone.
It's
He's not
Tryphon!
autistic. He's just Dan Avedon's dad. He's translating everything. His
Guys.
thoughts and his mannerisms.
The fucking ear, though.
I do think by the time like the registration hits of like the anger quells a little bit, the moment it's not full fury, he's sobbing.
Good old Avi, yeah. You are... Tryphon, do you respond to Kel's why, or do you... What do you do?
He does hesitate for a moment because he's still not entirely sure why Orlain suddenly became enraged, yeah?
No, he hasn't
just
mentioned
knows
it
that
yet.
Yeah.
You saw him look for something, not find it, kind of build up that rage, scream, glass came from the fucking sky, and then he fucking tore into the ground with it.
And he does sit there for a moment and just give me a moment before he looks over at Orlain, and he does put a hand on Orlain's shoulder and just again he asks Orlain what happened.
Does Tryphon speak Celestial?
Don't think he fucking does. No, he speaks Common, Elvish, and Sylvan.
Sucks. He's rambling in a language you do not know. It sounds very pretty. It sounds fucking haunting. It's like,
Yeah.
oh
No.
god, I know what it sounds like. It sounds like the sound of the ringing in Avengers when you hear Thor's hammer come from afar and hit into the Rainbow Bridge. It sounds like that fucked up ringing.
Yeah, Tryphon looks back at the video call, probably still seeing Carkel's ear, and is just, let me call you back real quick.
Huh? Wait, what? Click.
Just, at this point, he does shift so that he's a bit more in front of Orlain, both hands going to rest on his shoulders, just like, Orlain, look at me.
He does.
Just...
Again,
Yeah.
this is not a rage you have ever seen Orlain carry inside of him.
And he's just like, what happened? Why are you angry like this?
He fumbles for a second, trying to find the right words. And the first words out of his mouth, I think, shock Tryphon, because Orlain's a very flowery individual. He says a lot of big words. He says a lot of exact phrases. The first words out of his mouth are, "That bitch!"
He is surprised and then confused and just, do I get context?
Give me a second.
Okay, take
Like
your
it's
time.
a literal growl, I think.
Yeah. Tryphon is worried. He is concerned.
I'm not saying you're not hearing the Dorime.
But I'm hearing the Dorime.
Hatu se Dorime. That bitch.
Why is there boss music?
The bitch crossed the threshold. It's boss fight time.
Oh god. Terrible.
I have a kind of cute question. I have a cute question.
Yeah, buddy.
Have you ever seen? Oh gosh, this is an old Tumblr post. Have you ever seen the gif of when, when soulmates finally link up in emotion, that their heart and inner chest glow? I'm sure Taylor
Yeah.
could find the actual gif, but most of us.
This shit?
Yeah, that one.
That bitch.
Yeah, what about it?
I have the image of occasionally if these two are ever fully on the same wavelength, like there is no waver in how they feel about what's going on. That's what happens. But it's like a mostly cute aesthetic thing for me.
Alright.
I don't think that's the actual thing of what's happening, but just thought I would give you the mental image of what's in my brain.
Alright. Well, let's do this through order of operations. Can everyone give me a perception check, please?
Everyone?
Everyone who is not Tryphon or Orlain.
Mhm.
Again, you screamed so loud with a breath weapon that it illuminated 30 feet around you, motherfucker. That woke up a lot of people.
Mm-hmm. No. I fully expected Hopper to just be like, ah! Fucking ah! I just fell
Oh, this is
asleep!
fucking
30-20.
adorable. Aurelia. Lore accurate, dirty 20. Clyde. Lore accurate, natural 20.
Guys.
Clyde, fucking booking it. Oh shit,
So
they're
they
all
got.
booking it.
Here's the best part. I moved them in order. Natural 20 for Clyde to move over outside. 12 with a +5 for Izanani to move outside. 10 plus 4 for 14 for Hopper to be the last one of the trio to move outside.
And apparently Cupronickel got 18.
So, yep, okay. Yep, and DC is 15 people. Only reason it's lower for Hopper is because he was the fucking closest person physically to that.
Agate sees fucking nothing.
Agate's knocked the fuck out. Out. If someone don't wake up Agate, Agate's not gonna see it. So we will start in order of operations. With Aurelia. What is the first thing you do as you hear Orlain scream, that familiar scream that you know ended with him hoarse and walking away, missing what happened?
Sorry. Sorry.
Yeah, bud? Huh? What's happening?
Nickel and Agate are being little shits.
They're being little
affectionate.
brothers.
Adorable.
But I think it's like fucking middle of the night. She doesn't have shoes on. Like, arguably just in a shirt and pants, sleeping gear, and just stumbling out, looking around like, okay, where is danger? Hello? Is my boyfriend okay? What just happened? Energy. Why is it silent?
I'm waiting. So you just standing there looking around? Am I good?
Did
Hello?
you not understand what I said? I'm concerned now. I'm confused.
Aurelia is going.
Oh, sure, token has not moved from when she first moved it. I thought she was sticking around for a moment. Like I was like, okay, she's gonna do something and then move. She's not doing anything. Why is she not moving? Okay, so nothing stops you. You just catch the fucking trio of polycules over here, kind of running. I'll say you catch Clyde, not even fully fucking dressed, running in shorts and a t-shirt. He's just fucking bolting. He has dropped several things bolting. You hear Hopper go, "Oh fuck!" And there is, I don't have a token for a creature, but there's a giant fucking wolf following suit.
Baffled, just like not quite like somewhere between speed walking and jogging after them because again, not wearing fucking shoes, following after the adults because like okay, they heard noise too.
Yeah, they fully fucking bolted. And as you get close, give me a perception check, please.
Another one. Why
Another
you
one.
do this to me?
This one's a
Why you
Loki.
do this? Eh?
For reasons.
You shut up, Tryphon. Absolutely not. No perceive, even with dark vision in the middle of the night. No perceive. Too sleepy.
What was the roll?
7.
Damn. All right.
She's fucking tired.
All right. Then no. Yeah, no. You don't notice anything for at least another 20, 30 feet, and then as you kind of get closer,
I will
you
say
catch
I
it.
did elaborate that they went outside of the town. So it's a bolt for a minute.
Yeah. It's a bolt for a good minute. But I will say, following the trio, because I didn't have exactly a map for it to be out and about. Following the trio, who are for the entirety time of them going fucking run, it quickly becomes a thing as you catch this cindered glass sticking out of a tree, and your heart kind of falters the same way it probably did when Orlain first did this. What does Aurelia feel as she sees again her boyfriend having done the glass breath once more?
Concern and worry for him, mostly. Because it's like, she understands he was fucking pissed when it happened the first time, so, like, concern, worry, is he okay? What pissed him off enough to make him do it a second time? Pepper!
What?
Good girl.
The baby.
Puppy doing puppy crimes. Excuse me.
Damn. So Aurelia has the response of what pissed him off this time? Who do I need to kill?
Like, primarily worry, is he okay? Concern, did he hurt himself? Followed by the concern of, oh my god, what pissed him off? Hello?
I will say, the first thing of note, even with your passive, you catch this shit, it's so much more than last time. There's so much more than there was the last time, and it's everywhere. Glass staining leaves is a beautiful sight, but it tearing through some of the trees and tree line, kind of scary.
How the fuck did Tryphon not get hit?
He aimed it away
Oh,
from
because
Tryphon.
Orlain, yeah, he purposely aimed it away from Tryphon.
Okay.
So, immediately, the wolf is kind of curled around Orlain, kind of creating almost a blank background for him to be seen in his natural colors. Tryphon is, through most of the interference of parents and whatnot, keeping a hand on the shoulder of Orlain, keeping him stable and, crying, with Clyde kneeling and looking, or trying to get Orlain to look him in the eyes. What is the first thing that you... Do you approach Orlain? What do you do?
Like, I think she, like, hangs back and probably hangs closer to Hopper.
All right. You hang back a bit, keeping with Hopper, who is staring and just like, what the fuck happened?
He never told the trio here about the first blast breath, so does Aurelia say anything like, oh, the first time this happened? The first time?
I think there's a quiet to Hopper, just like, do you know what made him do this?
No. No, I don't. What is this?
Well, not really sure,
Has it
but
happened
it
before?
happened when we were fighting Noel.
Aurelia.
Yeah?
It is famous that Hopper never takes shit seriously. The only time you've seen him seriously, it was that. You do not catch when he summons the bow to his violin. Go to him right now. Comfort him all you want. When we get back, you and I are having a long conversation, Aurelia.
Like, nothing is said out loud, but there's the audible, what the fuck did I do?
You are the only person that he can actually have some form of known or prior command over. So this is like, information was not told to us that was very pertinent, and now it has, from their point of view, hurt his son. Go ahead now. We'll talk later. I'll set up a perimeter. And the minute he leaves your line of sight, gone. You have no idea where the fuck he went.
Yeah, that's just what he does, though. That's just how Hopper is.
The only thing left behind is the imprint of a bunny paw on the ground. That's all. Gone. Just
Man fucked off. That's what
he
he
was
do.
the phantom of the battlefield. Yes. The Reaper's violin. Yeah, he's the boss. He is the boss music. Yes, he fucked off the minute you stopped looking at him.
How's
Where'd he go?
Clyde?
Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy?
I'm sure Clyde understands Celestial after all this time of dealing with Orlain and Jackie trying to get shit past him in Celestial.
All right.
I feel like that's just
What is?
the vibe.
All right.
The only thing he is saying coherently in non-broken Celestial is "Ugh. It's always her. It's always her. Why is it always her? Every time."
Or Tryphon not knowing a damn thing that's happening. He's just concerned.
Clyde seems to gently kind of try to tug Orlain closer,
He doesn't stop it.
and then just in only your head you hear, "What happened?" Talk to me, please.
I think for a second, Orlain can't really offer any coherent thoughts, just feelings. Bright, burning, blazing feelings. And it is loud. It is too much. But I don't think that bothers Clyde any.
No. He is used to silence, so he accepts the loud.
And there is, after a few moments of this blazing, burning feeling over and over again, he doesn't say it in common, but he says it in a way that Tryphon would be able to pick up the odd dialect of Elvish. And he says, "It's her. It's her again. Fucking haunting me. And she stole from me."
Who?
Sasha.
That's what I've been trying to. Who?
What's up?
Sasha.
No, what did Tryphon say?
Tryphon was saying that that's what I've been trying to figure out.
Hey, everybody! I gotta roll for two separate people real quick. Everyone except Orlain. Roll a wisdom saving throw, please.
Hold on, I've got a cat in front of my mouse. Be gone.
Except Agate and Cupronickel, because you guys are still both back at the house.
Wisdom saving throw. This is probably going to go poorly for me.
One
Oh, not
one
as
second,
poorly
I
as
might be
thought.
able to help.
Oh, I got a 19.
Hey, dear Aurelia, would you mind helping would you like to help one of your commanders?
Well, they're within 10 feet of me, so they get a +4.
Cool. 14 for ease and nothing.
It's a whiz save, right?
For
Mhm.
Isa.
Yes.
For Isa.
Okay,
does
so
that mean-
please understand this is with both of the bonuses added on.
Does this mean
This is
that
not-
Tryphon has a 23 with the +4?
Yeah.
If you rolled a 19, yeah.
Awesome. He's fine.
The haunting, echoing, and unmasked voice of Clyde's psychic tone. Basically the same as spitting venom. Sasha.
Tryphon's never been told about Sasha, yeah.
Nope.
Nope.
That's just
He's
Morik
Yeah,
at
so
this
no one
fucking
point.
has.
confused.
Only
I don't think
Morik
anyone's
knows
been
about
told about-
Sasha.
Yep. So Aurelia, you and everybody else just gets the most venom-filled name Sasha in your heads, and it is one of. If you had failed this save, you would have been afflicted by fear. The wolf. He's going to back away a little bit from her husband.
It's just like, oh fuck, oh shit, he's mad!
He did not make the save. So she looks horrified. And in the most protective hold Orlain has had in a long time, Clyde is doing his best to cover all that he can. His form switching from something big, Goliath, Orcish, Dragonborn, all these forms that are naturally large, and then he settles on one he knows Orlain does not always vibe with, but he settles on an Eladrin elf and holds his son very carefully.
Wah.
And as quiet as... It seems like the entire fucking forest has gone eerily quiet. An inhale and an exhale. One more. And the last one. The eyes of a adult Eladrin that is as intimidating as Clyde is sort of unnerves both of you, Tryphon and Aurelia, but just in your minds you hear, "Comfort him, please. I must go make a call."
Clyde voice, I need to go fuck someone up. Thank you very much.
I'm gonna whip
very-
somebody's ass. Yeah.
Very softly, Orlain, you feel a hand on your cheek, and he lifts your head to look him in the eyes, showing off the Eladrin face. Concern. The venom and rage and all that he held with you softens to concern and adoration.
Oh, he's been sobbing the entire time. It's like there's been rage and anger and frustration and betrayal, but he's gone into sobbing.
What did she steal?
The pendant, the one my mother gave me.
My little... Oh, my moonlight. Don't you worry. I'll make a call, see if it's still with her, and if it is, I'll do everything I can, but if it isn't, I will get it before sundown. You have my word. And he stands up, holding you as best he can before gently moving your grips to Tryphon and Aurelia. Trust in those who came to your call. I must make my call. I will be back in a moment. Please return to the house. My study is open to you. And Clyde walks off into the fucking darkness,
Orlain
completely
has some
remaining in
scary
line.
ass family.
Oh yeah. No, I'll tell you all this scene, and then we're gonna go off into the fucking break after you all have your moment. So Aurelia, Tryphon, you have just been given this sobbing Orlain with the softest of like, just please take care of him, please.
Tryphon at this point moves his hand from, instead of resting on Orlain's shoulder, he goes to take Orlain's hand instead.
Tryphon.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna hurt from the perspective of somebody who probably knows that feeling. You've never seen someone with steadier hands feel so shaken.
Yeah, he doesn't let go though. He just gives Orlain's hand a squeeze.
Aurelia, how you responding to this?
Hold the Orlain, let him cry.
Yeah, I think he just sobs. He doesn't restrain from his big and loud and terrifying emotion in this moment. He does give that little kid hurt and crying reaction to the adult that is like still there, and just like, come here, come here. Like not even afraid of her anymore, or being standoffish. Just like, please, please, like, I would like my mom.
Grabby hand.
The minute you said come here and Clyde left a 30-foot radius, she kind of starts moving back.
Oh, we love a fucking boss battle waiting to happen with Clyde over there.
Oh, okay, so I get to say this.
Mhm.
You guys have his hammer. You know what his hammer can do. The little percentile charge of fire damage.
Mhm.
He doesn't have a charge limit on that fire damage.
Guys, hey, hair behind ear. Anyway,
He will just fucking.
That's your
It's going to be the
dad!
Thor thing, you know?
we've already
It's going to be the
established
Thor thing.
this is for Yuffie
You
and
get-
Yuffie alone before we move on to the story scene a little bit. Yuffie, you remember what I said about Derek earlier?
Yeah,
This is not new.
took that to heart.
Yuffie. No, I'll say it in a way they get it. These two are my new Clemency.
God.
I don't
I
give a
feel
shit.
honored.
I don't give a shit that he's technically my character's dad. I don't give a shit. He's a dill.
Oh, please. You want to see the dill? We've got Copper, gone, pissed, angry, absolutely gonna fucking stake it out. Clyde, who has Sasha's direct number, even though she has tried to block him several times because of the threats he's made. And now we have a werewolf who's going to learn this story second-handedly and be furious. And then we have the dad in the desert, the father-in-law in the desert. Sasha's gonna die before you guys show up. It's just gonna be here you
Sorry,
go.
man.
Why are you covered in blood, Derek? Don't ask questions. Here's your pendant back.
But you're scary.
And I
thief.
will ask you, I will say this scene, and then we're gonna have a little funny scene, and then we're gonna go on our little 10-minute break, okay?
Mm.
Back in the woods, Clyde leaves the barrier. He leaves the barrier and he goes back to the old station of the base, to the rubble of the tower. And he finds, searching old tents, his old building, his old office, finds one simple call and begins. It is this large, old, original style cell phone. You know those fucking blocks that were later on used for airstrikes?
Mm-hmm.
One of those where they
Okay.
dial on it, and he dials it. No, not a Nokia. He dials this amp dial until he finds a certain frequency. And he clicks the button, and there is just a voice that comes through. Hello? Hello? Who is this? This is a secure frequency. You're not... And I am off base right now. Who is... And... No one... Not even the shadows knew when the hammer came to his hand. But as he raised it and brought it down on a pile of metal scraps and material, a mouth began to form. And in the most broken animatronic voice, the phone fills with the sa. You have 2 days. 2 days. The pendant. Is that you, Clyde? Oh, how wonderful to hear from you. Whatever pendant you're talking about, I don't... Shut your fucking mouth! Ooh, still temperish. My son's pendant, whore. 2 days. If it is with you, I will know. 2 days. If it is not, it will be sent to me. Is that so, traitor? Come and get it then. And the line goes dead. Whatever night sky held for you around that area quickly vanishes as an inferno raises from the ground. And from that inferno of metal and scraps, a hound with an anvil's head and a golem created from gears and springs and all these other materials that had been used to make his speaking attendance, his vice, for fuck's sake. All of that is forged into a hound for hunting, with the head turned into a disfigured anvil, and he simply places a hand on the side of the anvil hound's head. Pendant, blue, Orlain Orthros, find it now. Due south. And he gives it the exact locations of Sasha's base. And I mean the X, Y, fucking Z coordinates. And it rushes off as, standing in this blaze that was his base, he deep breath in, deep breath out, deep breath in, deep breath out, deep breath in, deep breath out. You cannot become it again. You cannot become it again. You cannot become it again. For him, for her, for them. You will not pick up weapon. You will only forge those to aid. And he walks off, leaving a small, smoldering helmet behind in this inferno of the old Egyptron base. And from that moment, we will cut from that such serious tension and intense moment for all of you to witness to Chucklefuck 1 and 2. Hi, how are you doing, Cupronickel and Agate? Agate, who's sleeping like a fucking rock, and Cupronickel! Cupronickel, what you doing, bud? You woke up. You woke up. You heard everything that was happening. You saw Aurelia rush off. You heard everybody leaving, but you didn't. You stayed behind because you were sort of distracted by the me of a certain Agate. Give me a horse sec. Okay.
I think we nearly killed them earlier. They did say I was drinking, so I assume.
You want me to pause for a little bit?
Yes, we'll take our 10-minute break here then. Probably restarting your stuff.
She's back.
All right, so she'll be in here in a moment. So go ahead and
There she
continue
is.
recording.
Yeah, we're started.
So, Chucklefuck 1. Cupronickel, what you doing? As you hear the in the distance after everybody else woke up.
Fuck. Well,
Hey, now.
was there like a rumbling or anything that would wake him up?
No, it was the echo of someone's blood-curdling scream in the middle of the night.
Oh, okay. He's gonna be startled awake, um, how can I describe this? Like when there's a clap of thunder a little too close to home.
Mm-hmm.
There's no words, just an abrupt jump and just immediate tension in the body. Just, whoa, what was that?
Yes, wow, what was that? And Aurelia's gone already, so it's just you, and then as you're just sort of up, looking around. Agate, do you snore in your sleep?
Actually, he talks in his sleep.
In the darkness of the room, no lantern lit. What do you hear? What does Cupronickel hear from the sleeping Agate?
I wonder if soup is a stew.
Kill him for me.
No, just mute up. We got this. Don't worry. It's gonna be funny.
I forgot I wasn't muted.
That makes it 100% better. Everybody mute just in case. Cupronickel, not you.
I was about to say,
I will
as
skin
a
you
cook,
alive.
I'm heavily sighing, so ignore my sigh.
A month, Agate. A month before I will loom in your doorway.
You say that like it's supposed to be a threat.
Standing there menacingly.
The fucking rolled up newspaper should do it, you fucking cat of a person. Alright. So, Agate asked the dumbest question in existence in their sleep, and Cupronickel, you fully catch it.
Should I make a roll for insight?
No?
Or would it be passive perception? To be able
I'm looking
to
at your sheet
not-
right now.
I have a 12.
You have a 12 in passive perception, but you are in a quiet room with only one other person. You catch it.
Is he able to walk towards it without bumping into anything?
Yeah.
Alright.
Agate,
He's gonna
I think
very
you have-
carefully go towards the source of this mumbling. Hands outstretched also, just to make sure that he doesn't disturb anyone else that he doesn't know is there.
When else in here, you can just feel it.
Oh, okay.
Mm,
What about Silas? Is
Brownies.
Silas still there?
Silas left already.
Ah. Okay, okay.
brownies aren't soup.
So I'll say this: Silas was supposed to leave like a little bit ago, but I was saving a scene for Aurelia to happen. But for the time being, I'll say he's spending his first night outside the camp. He's not gonna leave without saying goodbye.
As he shouldn't.
Mm-hmm. Such a weird thing to be said in your sleep, Agate. You're not supposed to hear the DM. Stop looking at me.
I mean, who's to say they don't hear God's voice in their sleep?
God, is that you?
No, I'm Brooklyn guy from Boston.
Anyway, Carpenticle's gonna shake the bed.
You're gonna shake the bed?
Viscerally, yes.
Give me a strength check.
Alright, what's
Heart of the cards.
17 and a +4.
That's the best fucking reference that only 2 people are gonna get. 3 people. Alright, 17.
+4.
You shake the bed, and if you want, you can just fully turn it over.
He does. He does.
Alright. Hey,
Turns
Agate.
over so enough
Yeah?
so Agate just falls off like.
You wake up
Just-
to earthquake. Why didn't I sense it? And then flip ground.
Oh God! Are the trees talking? Oh,
No, something was screaming.
Who? What? Huh?
I don't know, but
When?
something
Where?
screamed outside.
Why? How?
Ow! Tilt head.
Yes? Yes. How? Wait. Hang on. This the most out of it stare into the middle distance. You said a scream?
He nods his head while saying, "Yes, it was terrifying."
Should we go check it out? We should probably check it out.
Do you also think it's what was in town?
There was nothing in town but other people. Just
Yes,
gonna.
he is. He is still spooked. Especially,
No, I'm
after
joking.
being woken up by a blood-curdling scream. Who else would be spooked by that? In their sleep?
He just kind of gives him a pat on the shoulder. Just, if anything does scare us, I'm sure you can handle it.
Squints at him just, what do you mean I handle it? Shouldn't we both?
Do I
We
look?
both help each other.
Fine. We can both handle it. Besides, I'm sure it's just some sort of wild dog or something.
What kind of creature yells like that?
Have you never heard some of the dogs that live? Well, I don't suppose they live around here.
I mean, I've heard wolves howl, but it was nothing like that. Are there boars in the mountain?
Give me a history check or a nature check.
Hey.
It could very well be a bird.
15.
The only boars you've ever seen are the tundra boars, and those tundra boars just sit at you and go, and then they'll just fuck off. You don't fuck with them, they don't fuck with you. You saw what happened when someone fucked with one, and you decided not to do that.
Oh.
Tryphon, your Texan's showing. So, you guys are moving to go follow the noise with the other ones?
Yes.
Yeah. Should we light anything, friend Agate?
What, and warn whatever is out there that we're approaching?
I mean,
What's up?
Shouldn't we know where we're going? Not run into, say, a fence? Or the river?
Do you not
Agate.
have dark vision?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It dawns on you, Agate, with your passive insight. This motherfucker's holding their arms out. They don't have dark vision.
How many fingers am I holding up? Just holds up 2 fingers.
Fucking nothing, Cupronickel. Nothing.
5?
Close enough. Good job. Come on, let's go. Just grabs one of the hands that's being held out in front of them.
He jumps just a little bit.
Okay. I probably should have warned you that I was going to grab your hand.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Agate does sort of lead Cupronickel to wherever the noise had been heard.
It is 10-minute from where if you just walk, it's about 10 minutes on foot, just walking. A lot less than that if you run.
Do we look like the white bitches in a horror movie?
I don't know. Do you? What do you do?
Just gonna walk. Save the energy for running if they have to run.
Good
All
job,
right.
good job.
So you guys start moving. I'll move your tokens for you as you move.
You.
You're walking. You're walking. Aurelia, I have to ask you an important, silly question.
Oh no.
What up, my doodle?
Would Cece, with all this noise and then the last two people leaving her alone, follow these two people?
Big old baby eyes like, where's everybody going?
So that's
Better
a yeah.
question. Do owlbears have reflective eyes?
Oh god.
I'm gonna flip a coin. We're gonna find out.
Heads.
Yep. Oh, as you guys are walking, Agate, you lead Cupronickel onto the bridge, and you the bridge, and as you kind of step off it, and you hear Agate falling behind you, it's then just you're already uncomfortable with the energy that you experienced last night. So when you hear obvious claws on wood, then behind you. Do you turn around, bud? Because you didn't turn around last time.
Agate is still refusing to turn around.
It,
Uh,
getting closer.
Cupronickel tenses, and he's also not gonna turn around.
Hey, do you hear something?
I don't know. Do you?
A paw on your leaning hand, Cupronickel.
Ah! Something's touching me.
I'm sure it's just the wind.
It's a wolf.
Little chirps. You both hear the softest little chirp chirp.
Oh, okay. I think it's just the
The wind got him. You feel another little soft claw with fuzz of fur and feathers wrap around your hand. Cupronickel. What do you do, bud?
He's just gonna stand there while gripping Agate's hand.
Question: what's your strength modifier? How tightly are you squeezing his hand?
18 plus 4.
So a bit of a grip
I'm gonna
there.
cry.
Yeah.
All right. So what's happening? Agate, are you
I
fucking off without Cupronickel?
I don't think he can.
Death grip. No, don't leave me.
Cupronickel's
It's
not
dripping in
dying
my
in the horror
ear.
movie alone.
Slow,
Okay.
ever slow, ever so slowly, just turns to look.
Head tilt. Fucking 90 degrees with those holographic eyes staring at you. Knows that you're staring at him. Three!
That's both endearing yet horrifying.
Three!
I did not know you could do that.
Three! And then the hand lets the claws let go of you, Cupronickel, and through your fucking... For a soft reminder, this baby owlbear is the size of a baby mastiff. Tibetan mastiff. Those are the size of fucking golden retrievers when they're young. Just rushing past your leg and then grabbing onto you, Agate, like, friend.
You want to follow us?
Three!
Little Timmy's stuck in the well.
Head turn.
I don't speak owl bear. I'm sorry. Whatever you're saying, it's not.
By the way, real quick, here's the size of a Tibetan Mastiff puppy.
Oh,
Aurelia voice. That's my son.
These are bear hunting dogs, people.
that's not a baby. That's a full size like.
That's it. That is a baby, actually. I'm so
That's
sorry
a
to say it.
baby.
That's
That is the
still
size of a small child.
that's an adolescent.
Agate, what is that?
It's
Friend?
whatever was following. It's not friend. It
Ah.
is foe.
I'll
It will
kill
eat
you.
you. It'll eat us if we turn our backs on it.
Cupronickel tightens his grip.
All right, come on, little demon baby. Come on.
Following
Yes,
you.
I know. Timmy's stuck in the well.
Who's Timmy?
I don't know.
Where are you getting this from? I don't know.
But yeah, Agate does just continue walking towards where they had heard the sound.
So you guys
Cupronickel's
walk.
just gonna
Takes a
follow
good.
still. Terrifying.
You guys are gonna walk. It takes a good small little bit, and then it gets so much worse as you get closer to the origin. Because, Orlain, are you a silent sobber or are you what? You said you were sobbing. So, how bad, bud?
Hey, remember what I told you about how I horror DM?
Oh
Yeah.
no.
So in the darkness, I'm so sorry, Cupronickel. You just hear. Do you want to do it, bud?
I can, but I think I'm laughing too much right now. Hold on, give me a second. I can't do it. Not right now. I'm not locked in.
Lock in. All right. So I can do it if you guys are okay with this. If anyone is uncomfortable with how crying in the darkness is described, please deafen up real quick. This is your time. If not, all right, cool. You just hear. In the fucking darkness with no light yet. So, Cupronickel, how you doing, bud?
He doesn't know if he should be terrified or concerned.
You're a satyr. What do you mean you don't have dark vision? I can make a joke about Xboxes right now. Like,
No, hold on. I'm checking right now. You should. You absolutely should have dark vision. Why don't you have dark vision? What the fuck? Did D&D Beyond take away your dark vision? What the fuck? Is that allowed?
Can't
Whoa!
have shit. Can't have
That's
shit in this
wonderful.
house.
Bad vibe!
uh, anyway, we're fine. It's move
Alright.
on.
Yeah. Alright, so you hear Cupronickel, you don't see shit. There's something the size of a Tibetan Mastiff puppy up against your leg, walking with you, crunch, 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 and occasionally chirping like a innocent little bird, but with the fucking depth of a dog bark. You know, tree, tree, tree. And Agate has said nothing to comfort you.
I would relate more of a cooing of an owl.
Hold on, let me see
He-
if I can
Yes,
get
he's
it in.
kind of accepted it. However, as much as he wants to reach down, he doesn't.
Hold on, let me just see if I can get it on that deep of a tone. Yeah,
Oh.
that is more fucked up. Thanks.
Both kinds of satyrs don't have night vision. Upsetting.
Ew, ew. Gross.
Bad vibes. Anyway,
Alright.
moving on.
So, with by your feet occasionally, kind of almost almost chirping occasionally in movement with what you guys are doing. Suddenly you hear it and you realize how big and heavy it is as it goes thump, 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 and is going to kind of slow down as you do get close enough to the point of light where you see a giant the size of an actual fucking bear wolfhound staring at all of you, curled up carefully, protectively. What do Agate and Cupronickel do?
Cupronickel's gonna jerk that arm, just being like, "We're not going towards that."
No Scooby
Yeah, I
snacks in the
think we're
world can make me go do that shit.
Oh, come on. I'm sure it's just being protective of its young or something.
Which is why we shouldn't approach it.
But we have an offering,
They
don't
have
we?
a pack. Which is probably either somewhere else or surrounding us.
What happened to we'll take care of it? Huh? What happened to us?
Does Orlain hear these bickering bastards?
Yeah, you've all heard fucking Scooby and Shaggy over there.
My question is, Agate,
Mm-hmm.
you've been around Orlain when he was talking about setting up essentially an altar. The altar is right at your feet.
Is that Orlain? Wait, no.
So we all could hear them, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, Tryphon does speak up. It's just like, yes, it's Orlain.
I will softly retcon
See,
this and give
Cupronickel?
this to you all, so no one has to walk back blind. There is a lantern brought with Izanagi.
Okay.
Orlain is like ears turned down and like full sobbing against Isa.
It's completely muffled, which makes it somewhat worse in the darkness.
Yeah, it's not great.
I can't help but think of the fucking witch crying from Left 4 Dead.
Bad.
Yeah. I'm so glad I'm not the only one whose thoughts turned to that.
Name one more crying thing that I don't like children or anything sobbing in the darkness. Name one thing I would have known that cries like anything else.
Banshee?
You've got to be the witch from Left 4 Dead, okay?
We need
Yufi
to watch
fucks with a
it.
lot of things. Yufi ain't fucking with that.
Orlain.
Yuffie is not the white girl in the horror movie either.
Yufi grew up around too many black people to be doing that. Nah, fuck that. I'll leave everybody behind. I love all of you. I will trip you and run.
You bastard.
Okay. I think Orlain does try to, like, it fails, tries again to calm himself down. Because he can hear the Scooby Gang over there.
I gotta mute up. Keep going. I killed myself with I will trip you and run.
And
I
just,
can imagine Tryphon is probably rubbing Orlain's back as well.
my question is, how is Agate responding to, oh gosh, it must be a pretty beautiful sight, the aftermath of rage.
All the glass and shit.
Mm-hmm.
The slow blinks, turns to Cupronickel. You know, you really should see this. It looks amazing. I don't know what caused it, but it looks amazing.
And just very softly in, like, the most defeated Elvish, just, that would be me.
In Elvish,
Mm-hmm.
unfortunate. One of the few languages Agate doesn't know.
Mm.
It sucks to be you.
Okay, question. 16 passive insight. Does he clock that Agate's just like, huh? In the dark?
Yes.
Pause. Thinks. Tries for a second to translate and goes, that would be me. And sniffles a little bit and doesn't really move from his spot.
Wait, you. What? Oh, was it the thing that you did before?
The glass breath? Yes.
Didn't that hurt?
Yes. It
So
hurts
then
a
why
lot
would
less this time. Did I wake you?
no? Cupronickel did.
Hmm.
I heard a scream.
I,
And just awkwardly raise his hand that's not holding Agate's wrist.
I, uh, I suppose, for those who have no context, which is nobody here, I should explain why I got so angry.
Just
And, and he sits up a
wait. This
little
was
bit, rubbing
anger.
at his eyes. Yes,
Wait, so
it
the
was anger.
glass was, and you don't do that more often?
I couldn't. I don't think I can.
You can't get angry.
I can get angry. I'm saying the glass breath is not normal for me.
Probably because you like. I'm assuming you don't let out this anger in a healthy manner.
I don't, but that's also not something I can do without hurting myself. Would you rather I hurt myself to do something cool, Agate?
No, that's not what I was implying. Find some healthy way of releasing the anger so that it doesn't reach this point.
Okay, so sit.
Agate does kind of sit down, trying to drag Cupronickel to the ground with him.
He's also going to see, like, because he has insane dark vision and he can actually see in color because of being a legend. Partial color, I should note. And he just goes, "Oh, Cece's here," and then just uh looks at Aurelia and goes, "Your son is here."
Much like Aster did with the babies, I don't think it is any sort of constant, like, command or anything. Cece is like fully checking on the mother. Not Aurelia. That's the father. Checking on mother.
Brother, why does this keep happening? Oh my god,
Orlain is mom coded, I guess.
he's something. He's gonna get called out for not being cis, and he's gonna die.
He already has.
Fucking Hover, shut up. You're not here.
No, Alexandra. That's a guy. Damn. Congrats.
Alexander doesn't count. No one heard her.
One person did. The most important person. I know you can hear me, Aurelia. No. Alexandra is the brainworms from Baldur's Gate.
No.
I mean,
Guys,
they kind of
please.
are.
We need to come to some kind of conclusion before 10 o'clock.
Yep. But the baby is like, oh, full on. This is mother. Check on mother. Check on mother.
Don't sit on mother.
I am big. I cannot help it. Any druids in? Are there? Is anybody a druid right now?
I don't think
No.
anybody got a long rest long enough to determine that.
All right. Does anybody speak druidic?
Everybody
is
looks
usually
at
a druid
Agate.
thing.
You normally only druids speak druidic. My guy.
Yeah. I always gotta check because it's always very funny whenever I get the chance to speak in Cece's voice because I make him sound. I make Cece sound like a 75-year-old man.
He's a dignified little boy.
Mother.
But Orlain does gently pat the baby. They're just, I'm good. I'm alright. No, you cannot try to trap me. I am in the middle of the woods. Please? God damn it. And then just looks pathetically at Aurelia as it's just probably getting the attention of all of everyone. Everyone is just like, oh, eyes on him, and he's just staring like, please, your son, yours.
Just
It,
looks at him like, what do you want me to do? He can tell you're upset.
hold on, I have a thing. Before sunrise, he is your son.
Before sunrise. Sorry, Aurelia, dims the rules.
But he does like gesture for them to either get comfortable or make a comfortable spot, because apparently he's not going anywhere. And he seems to fidget a little bit because everybody there does not know who Sasha is. That was like, I feel like Clyde mentioned it offhand in one of a thing, and then neither of them was just like, we shouldn't ask about that, right? It's not our business. Okay, thumbs up. And then Hopper found out about the glass, and then Hizanani was afraid of her husband for a second, and that's never good. So it's just like, nobody here knows the context for any of that. And he's gotta accept it. So he nods to himself and goes, how much do you all know about me? This isn't a trick question.
Well, I mean, obviously not everything.
Right, but do you know why I don't show my rage anymore?
No.
And a deep breath in, deep breath out. He's no longer crying, but the tear tracks for anybody with dark vision. And a little bit under the moonlight, I think, is visible.
Well, there's a lantern there too.
Yeah, I know. So it's just like a mix of all these elements kind of gives a bright light, if affection of it all. So the tear tracks are there, but he's calm. He looks a little upset still, but not distraught, not angry, not enraged, not furious. He is tired, sad, miserable. Aurelia, you've seen this kind of look on his face kind of shortly after people started dropping and leaving. Disappearing, leaving, dipping, going to the road base, any kind of anything that wasn't in the team, his response would be this. And he fidgets a little bit, messing with his hair because he has nothing else to fidget with. When I first got into the cycle, I was angry, viciously so. The only thing I had to my name, aside from my name, was a memory of a woman named Sasha, who... And he pauses. Cheated on me. Told me I was never going to be enough for another person. And And as it turns out, she took something that belongs to me as well. It's something that my mother gave me. And he's just watching in case he has said something wrong.
I think Aurelia just gently squeezes his shoulder and like deep breath in and just goes, "So I agree with Clyde."
Tryphon doesn't say anything, but more or less, even when Orlain sat up, he was still gently rubbing Orlain's back. The more Orlain explained who Sasha was and what she had done, it got slower and slower until it finally just stopped, and Orlain can probably feel his fingers clenching against his back.
The only other person who knew about any of this. There were others. They left. The only person who is still here, who knew before all of you did, was Morik. I can't imagine he's faring any better. And he suddenly looks stricken with a little bit of guilt. Not towards anything what he said, but kind of registering, oh, I felt things during the Heartspark that weren't me. Was that Morik? Oh no.
So, if we ever see that bitch again, do you want us to kill her for you? Or do you want to beat her ass yourself?
She is in the desert, as far as I know. I plan on going there. You do not have to join me.
I mean, were we not planning to head down to the desert next anyway? Sounds like a perfect detour.
Well, there were other things that we could have done, but I don't think I could stomach being anywhere else for very long. Too many things are lining up in the desert right now.
Then that's where we'll go next after we're done our vacation.
You see the most response at the mention of vacation. I'm just like, this hasn't felt like a vacation since we got here, and I'm the one who suggested it.
Moves to like gently squeeze his hand. It's just like, then maybe. She looks at everybody. No more work or work-related things, okay? For any of us.
All right.
While they're talking, he's not hiding it. He is gonna try and call anybody on Alpha Team. God forbid. Who picks up first? I don't know.
I love this.
Just hit generic Alpha Team number. Hope for the best.
You go for a generic Alpha Team number. You get a number, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it Gargal?
You hear a blood-curdling scream, kind of muffled. And Derek's voice. Yes. Kind of in the middle of
Jesus Christ,
interrogating.
Oh, should I call back later?
Tryphon in the background. Oh shit, I was supposed to call Caracal back.
Hold on, I see another one of them alive. 1 second. Just the neck, bone, pop! Move and you end up like him. What's up?
I feel like I should call back later.
Too late, I'm here now. Talk.
I was just checking in because I think I might have upset Morik again.
He hasn't called me, so it's probably fine. I'll check on him in the morning.
Alright.
To be fair, he might be still pissed about that one with the sword, but that's none of your business yet. You
I
said
think
you were
I
on vacation.
I think I already know about that, but that's okay.
Alright. Then... yeah.
No. This is the defeated kid thing of no, I don't think I will.
Alright, I'll call back in an hour.
Okay. See you.
Alright. See you.
I don't think Orlain hangs up first this time.
If you don't hang up first, the call sticks.
In the softest voice. Has Morik told you about Sasha?
No, who's that?
Glances out of the corner of his eye to an angry Tryphon. Someone who I think is about to die soon. But,
Alright. I don't really fuck with the dead, but
no,
good for
no.
them.
How do I say this in a normal way? She's a bitch who traumatized me.
I say this with all the care I can muster right now. Narrow it down a little bit more.
Cheated on me and told me I would never be enough for someone else.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Also, she stole my mother's pendant from me.
Mm. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Okay. I didn't think I would be getting you. Sorry.
You just called the Alpha Team direct line.
I
I'm the
did.
one that's direct. I
I
am the
did.
director of the team.
I didn't think anybody would genuinely pick up, okay? I'm not having a great time.
Why would we not pick up? You're one of us.
Huh? Wait, what do you mean I'm one of you? I'm on my own. What? Huh?
Hey, you can be part of more than one team. You think Noctis is just the doctor for Alpha Team?
Yes.
He's the fucking rogue-based surgeon. Titus sells all sorts of merchandise. He's trying to make his own fucking currency. We don't talk about what Caracal does.
Okay.
Not
Tryphon
allowed.
quietly in the background.
His
I need to
best.
call him back.
Don't worry about it. Goat boy, he's fine. He forgot you called.
Well, he called me.
Mm. Well, then figure it out at second. All right. Look, everybody does something else outside of Alpha Team. You are part of Alpha Team. Your other team, that's just your team.
Okay. Just a defeated, like, I don't know how to process this. I'll get back to you later, Chief. Like,
Take your time. Take all the time you need to absorb whatever it is you gotta say. In the meantime, you still at that base? Or
Uh,
the non-combative town, or whatever the fuck it is.
yes.
All right, you'll get something in the morning.
All right. Thank you.
No problem.
And after a moment of pause, he mutters so only Derek hears him and goes, "Talk to you later, Dad," and hangs up.
Mm. I'm gonna let elsewhere, Derek. Look at that, kid's growing some nuts. Now, back to you.
Liam, my
No, no,
God.
no. Let me speak, motherfucker. Says this shit. Kids growing a pair. Good for them. Now back to you. The fucking the fucking foxy scream lunge at a poor bastard.
Guys, you can't keep doing this. You can't keep meeting like this. Sorry. I cannot physically refuse from flirting off screen.
I will say, I've been fucking dying with, like, if anybody's gonna fucking move on after, like, enough of a healing arc, Derek would be the one, and then some poor soul's just gonna be like that one fucking meme of, "It should have been me" in this party that's not Orlain. I've doomed everybody to that shit. Congratulations, you're gonna meet that motherfucker.
Yeah. I think Orlain does
Now,
like as like an off thing of like, Tryphon, you had something to do?
Tryphon, a
Yeah.
little while ago, flashing back, a little while ago, you got a job. You saw a quest, a complaint from the witch of this town about a hunter who had been over hunting. Not hunting for food nor spoils, hunting for the thrill of the kill. And it has been an open danger that the witch has been warning, if he continues to kill innocent creatures, this town will suffer from a Wendigo's rage.
You gotta use different terms, brother.
You have to. We cannot be using that.
What would I fuck up on?
Wendigo.
Okay. D&D Beyond. Forest. D&D monsters. There's a lot of stuff. Look, it was the only one I found the sheet too that fit like the anger of the forest. Do you have any forest-based creatures that are good for like
There's
you
one
should-
from The Witcher that would fit.
the lesh?
And
You
Yeah,
mean the lesh?
yeah. You piss off the forest enough, the tree comes to life and kicks your ass. That'd work.
That's a D&D monster?
Yeah,
I don't know. Probably.
there is one.
There's probably.
Hold on. I'm looking it up. Technically, yes. Yes, that is a D&D monster. I see it. Okay, cool. The Leshy's Rage, then. Oh.
so he just spontaneously remembers this.
No, it's been in your head for a minute now. You just haven't had a good time to bring it up.
Right after Aurelia says, "No more work." Not fucking Christ. Tryphon does sit there for a moment before looking over at Aurelia. It's just like, well, I do still have one more thing to do.
Slowly turns to stare at him.
It's for a good reason. There's been a hunter over hunting in the area.
I say fuck it, let him do what he wants. You specifically, Tryphon. I think we could all use a bit of a break. Some people just need their bones broken.
Leshin is what it is, not Leshy.
Leshy is the
Da.
Pathfinder character type.
Do you want to come with me, Orlain?
God, no.
Okay.
I need to do the thing you needed to do like 5 minutes ago. You go take care of
What's
that. I
that?
know you. I can. Look at me.
It takes him a moment.
Does the raised eyebrows
he
of
doesn't-
bitch? Do you think I'm stupid?
He looks over at Orlain.
Tryphon.
Yes.
From experience, a little murder never hurt anybody. Go. Like releasing an attack hound.
Helia gestures at the idiot squad and goes, I mean, if you want to take someone with you, take those two.
And I will
Out of character, man. I was hoping Orlain would go.
Orlain's tired, and he also wants to check up on Caracal.
Yeah, Orlain's tired, and I feel like Orlain is finally having a point of like, I'm gonna rest. You can have the autistic rant of like, and then this happened, and I did that afterwards with Orlain if you want, and you can put that in the scene request. But for now, who is going to join Tryphon on their hunt?
Okay. Nobody rush for it. Damn.
Fucking hilarious.
I volunteer the corn, the corn knowledge.
You volunteer the corn boy?
Yes.
I don't believe we've had has Cupronickel in there and Agate have been in a fight, right?
Yes.
I believe so.
They were in the fight with Noelle. Hello?
Right. I forgot about that.
Cupronickel was the one that found Jack, but didn't realize it.
He's going to speak up after a moment and just be like, to be fair, I don't think I can do this at night.
It'll have to be in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's gonna
Izanani just kind of like eventually just goes, all right, in the morning you'll set out, I'll help you prepare, but for now, I'm taking my son home. And then just scruff, kitten lift, and begins walking off.
I'm assuming she's still like
Wolf form, yeah.
wolfhound. I didn't realize dogs could talk.
I'm
Wait.
so sorry. Hold on 1 second. Tryphon, I just realized that I interrupted you. I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
I forgot.
It was literally you said you can't do it at night. I was like, yeah. And then it hit me. I was like, oh god, they're still in the fucking dark woods. I gotta get them the fuck out of here before Jade finds them and starts trying to prank them.
To be fair, Tryphon was also going to say I'm going to have to do this in the morning.
All right. So, you all head back, and this is where I'll say we'll have closing remarks. Does anybody have anything they want to do for closing remarks?
I will say
Tryphon
Tryphon
goes
should
to
probably
bed.
get going.
Yeah, no. I shall take this as my leave. Tryphon goes to bed. I'll see you guys later. Bye!
I want to say as a
Somebody-
closing remark, he is going to check up on Caracal and the others.
Check up on Caracal and the others, and you get the little fucking like. It's very much like it is not the adopted son, but the adopted cousin remark of Caracal going, "Oh yeah, I got a call. That's right. Sorry, we've been busy. There's a weird fucker with a sword and speaking Jakarian. Pissing off, boss. But good to know that you're feeling better, boss.
Why are you calling? We'll address that later. Is everything alright?
We've already in canon addressed why I call you boss. The boss is the boss, and you're the boss's Heartspark, so you're also the boss. This was literally with Titus and Caracal that he explained this.
I'm brain dead, guys.
You're fine.
But Orlain just does. All right, yeah, kind of remember that. So I'm not interrupting anything, or are you in the middle of something?
No, I don't think we're interrupting thing. Hey, is anything being interrupted? You hear in the distance cackling, swearing in Celestial, which is just fucking my phone too. And then Morik kind of taking the phone, realizing it's a video call, no longer making you face Carakel's ear and go, "No, you're not interrupting anything, Heartspark. Noctis has lost to a child twice now, that's all." In
Oh.
perfect calm, and you all hear, "I haven't lost shit! He stole from me!"
So you
Oh my
lost.
god, my brother is going through it.
So you lost. Got it. And laughs a little bit.
I'm a panic attack alone, you fuck! I didn't lose anything!
And laughs a little louder. He's just like, I don't know if you caught it earlier.
Morik kind of just nods. Smiling at you. No words needed. Just smiling and nodding. And eventually, feeling better?
Yeah. Kind of.
Determined?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Kind of.
Well, wherever you guys go next, if you come down south, we'll set up camp for you.
We plan to. My group, well, you remember a long time ago when I told you about Sasha?
Yeah, the bitch.
Yeah, I just told them about her, and they want her dead, so.
Why'd you tell them about her?
He glances away. Ugh. That look of like, oh, it's gonna make it worse.
You don't like talking about her. Why'd you tell them about her? Immediately clocking you.
She, stole my mother's pendant from me.
Okay. So we're glassing the bitch, right? And like he's asking Aurelia. Orlain gets-
Aurelia processing for a hot second, then going, if Orlain gives us permission, yes.
No. Orlain gets to say last little words, and then we glass the bitch, right? Partner power. And then
Please
he
let
just
me
kind of
out.
He hands the phone back to Caracal. Oh, hi, boss.
Yeah. No, I'm just looking at the chat. I want to be there too. Let me out. I want to talk to the elf.
Vera, no! You are having ice cream with a mummy right now. Calm down. You're fine.
Nini sent that gif yesterday, and I went, I need to save that. It's perfect for Valera.
I just saved it right now, yeah.
But Orlain does laugh a little bit. It's. I don't care what you guys do. I just want my stuff back.
Then come take it back from her. From a distance. And then it's just Cal going like, wait, what's happening? And then you hear Drakarian language being passed around, and you can see Cal's face. He kind of registers, goes, says something in Drakarian that, with an insight of fucking 12 passive, you can just hear, oh, the bitch is dead. Oh, she dead. Like, he's standing up now. Just the more kind of like, not now. She dead. She dead.
Thank you, boys.
She dead.
I would like to add for the record, for Ray, no, you know Draconic, not Drakarian. They're different.
Drakarian is different. It is a It is the Drakarian is the native tongue of Drakarians. It's confusing because they're a sheltered race. We've been over this. No, Drakarian, not Draconic. Draconic, I will mention if I say anything in Draconic, which I do say some shit in Draconic. So, with that being said,
Orlain is
that will
as
be
like a
it.
parting remark before we settle down.
Yeah. Before
He'll
we
just
settle
give
down
the
in an session.
he'll just say, "Thank you, boys." And he pauses for a second, trying to find the right words. Do something reckless for me. Basically, like, literally, like, basically saying, "Hey, piss off Noctis for me."
You can hear the fucking opening. You can hear that opening flow of Bad to the Bone playing before they hang up. That opening riff. No, that will be the end of. That's the end of the session.
Okay,
Go
I'll
ahead and
stop
stop
recording.
recording.